Hi guys, it's Mrs. Perez again, here to go over with you about a compare and contrast lesson. Remember, compare how they are alike, how they are the same, and contrast how things are different. So, to start with, I would like to share with you my PowerPoint. It says compare and contrast how things are alike and how things are different. The materials that we're going to be using is Their Pets, illustrated by Alan Dalton, illustrated by Nathan Jarvis, and of course, our Venn diagram. This is the very special tool that helps us compare and contrast. And a pencil, a marker, or a pen, whatever comes handy to you. The focus instruction is, remember we did this in the classroom every day before I start a lesson. We will read the standards. I will read the black letters and you will read the colorful letters. So we're doing the same thing that we are in the classroom, okay? But just through this video. It says student will be able to describe. You're going to tell. And how can you describe? You could use adjective words like describing a noun. And you're going to tell by reading, by writing, or by telling the connection, how they joined between two individuals. Those are people, events, ideas, or pieces of information in a text. In order to compare and contrast a story. So, the guided instruction is what we all do together, okay? Today, you will learn how to compare the characters of a story. You're going to say, I can describe how two characters of the story are alike. You will learn how to contrast two characters of the story. You're going to say, I can tell how two characters of the story are what? Different, contrast. In order to do that, we will use the Venn diagram to compare and contrast. And remember, this is the Venn diagram right here. So we're going to think aloud and model. Remember, good readers always reread. You see this prefix right here? When you see this prefix right here, that is in bolded print, bolded font, it tells you to do something again. So maybe you said, I already read that book, but good readers say, I'm going to read it again. Okay, so today, as we go back and reread parts of the text to ensure that we understand all the events and details. What text evidence can tell me how the characters are alike or different? We're going to go and we're going to collaborative work. That means you're going to do it together. Take a moment to think. Take a moment to think. A moment to think. How can you compare and contrast? Remember, you compare and contrast by looking, observing, by reading, or by writing. All right, and you're using adjectives like this person is tall, this other person is short. So you're using adjectives to describe. All right, so let's go back to our PowerPoint. And as we said, we're going to be digging in the story, Their Pets, okay, by Ellen Dalton, illustrated by Nathan Jarvis. So here I am. Here I am. It says Their Pets, okay? We're going to read. It's a very short story. Their Pets by Ellen Dalton, illustrated by Nathan Jarvis. Their Pets. Okay, the first page says, they get walks. Who get walks? The pets. Okay. They get beds. Who get beds? The cats get beds. They get hay. Who get hay? The goats. The goats. These are the goats. And you see where they live? They live outside. They get lettuce. Who get lettuce? The bunnies. They get water. Who get water? The horses get water. They get toys. Who get toys? The birds, parakeets. They get, what do they get? They get friends. Oh, that is so sweet. These are their friends. Okay, they're all friends. Good job. So now we're going to see how we can compare this book, the characters of this book. So Mrs. Perez is going to pick the cats. You see the cats? One is gray, one is orange. And Mrs. Perez, and she has goats. She's gonna compare the goats. And guess what? I have cats and I have goats. Okay, so we're gonna go back to our PowerPoint. Okay, and we're gonna compare. Here, I put cats right here. I'm gonna put it a little bit bigger so you can see cats. And I got goats over here. I'm gonna put it bigger so you can see it a little bit better. Okay. On this side, what can I tell about the cats? So let me see, go back. Let me go back to the story. Let me go back to the story, okay? Cats. Let me go back to the text. I'm gonna find out text evidence. So I'm gonna go back to the cats. What can I tell about the cats? The one is what color? Gray. The other one is what color? Orange. And what did they get? They get beds. So that means, where do they live? They live inside the house. So those are things that we can put in our PowerPoints, in our Venn diagram. So cats, I'm gonna write one cat is gray. One cat is orange. They get beds. They live inside. Good job. Very good. Very good. Now, Mrs. Perez is going to go to see the goats. Okay, let's see what about the goats. Here are the goats. What adjectives we can use to describe the goats? All right, they both are white. What do they get? They get hay. They get hay. Here's the hay. And where do they live? They live outside. So I can write those down in my Venn diagram. Okay, here the goats. They are white. They get hay. And they live outside. Okay, let me put this font a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. Very good. Because now Mrs. Perez is going to find out how these cats and goats are alike or the same. Let's go back. We know that they both are what? Goats and cats. What are they? Are they are animal, thing, cars, or people? They are animals. Very good. They're both animals. Okay. Do they both get something? Yes, they did. The cats got a bed and the goats get hay. So they both get something. Okay, let me do a little bit smaller this font right here for something because you cannot see it well. Okay, both something. Now, what else? What else we can tell how they are the same? All right. So we said they're both animals. They're all animals. They get something and they have 4 legs. 4 legs. What about, do they have tails? Yes, they have tails. So these are the things that make them the same, make them alike. So this is what Ms. Perez wrote. One cat is gray, another cat is orange. They get beds. They live inside a house. The goats are both white. They get hay and they live outside. How they both the same? They get animal. They both are animals. Get something and 4 legs. So this is what you're going to be doing. This is what you're going to be doing. Okay, you will create a Venn diagram. Remember, this is the Venn diagram right here. This is the Venn diagram. You will write your name on the top of a paper. Remember, the top of the paper. So that way I know which one is your paper. You're going to write your name on one side to make sure to write how you are different from another person on that side. You're going to use a family member. You're going to compare yourself to a family member. To a family members. And then you're going to